Oh, I need a moment. I am so honored and humbled to be here today. And first, I need to give all glory to God for being with me every step of the way and allowing me to be on the stage right here, right now. I want to say thank you to the Enagic staff who makes the magic happen day in and day out. To Mr. Oshiro and family for your mission and vision and allowing us to be a part of it. And I need to say thank you to our leaders, to our coaches, to our mentors, to the people who came before us, who saw a possibility for us before we even saw it for ourselves. So let's give a round of applause to everyone who came before us, our legacy leaders. Thank you for paving the way. And can we take a moment to celebrate ourselves? Because there was a moment where every single one of us could have said no. We could have said no to a class. We could have said no to the investment. We could have said no to the discomfort of believing that something bigger was possible for our lives. But you said yes, and your yes got you into this room. So I want you to look around, because there are hundreds and thousands of yeses, of difficult decisions, of moments of uncertainty, of people who said yes, even when it felt uncomfortable. And that is creating one powerful force in this room today. So please take a moment to give yourself a round of applause for being here. My intention is simple. I don't want to stand here today and give you a speech. I want to create a vision. I want to create an energy so powerful that 1 year from today, this company doesn't just grow, it quadruples. That's right. I want you to think millions of more families with true health, millions of more families with financial health, and millions of people with peace of mind because of this community that they get to be a part of. Because this is what we are actually building: health, freedom, and a place where people feel at home. Does anybody feel at home when they're in this room? Yeah. So I'd love to share a little bit about my journey the last 4 years, because 4 years ago, I wasn't standing on a stage. I was a struggling mom navigating a health crisis, $80,000 in debt. And at the time, I wasn't looking for a business. I wasn't looking for a career change. I was simply looking for a way to up-level my family's health, and someone told me about Kangen water. And so I financed a K8, and I started drinking the water. And then I started to have more vitality. My skin started to glow. Friends and family would come over to my house and say, what is this water that you're drinking? And then something happened. I just started to naturally share it with them because I believed deeply in the product itself. And from there, I started to learn about the company. I started to learn about the mission. I started to learn about the compensation plan that rewarded people for impact. And something in that called me forward. And that was when I decided to go all in. I started watching lives change from the product, but I also started to watch it change from the opportunity. I saw mothers who got to stay home and spend more time with their children. I got to see men leave a job and spend more time with their families. I saw people bring in another stream of income. I saw people rediscover hope. And I couldn't look away from that. And what I began to understand was that we aren't just sharing water, we're sharing possibility with people. And since then, I've gone on to be a leader of an incredible team, Team Rise Up. And it's a community of like-minded, health-conscious leaders, and it's the greatest blessing and honor of my life to lead them. I went on to hit 6A in 8 months, 6A2 in a year, Dash 2 in 2 years, Dash 3 in 3 years, and I can promise you we're just getting started. Because of this business, I'm leaving in 6 weeks to travel the world full-time with my 3 boys who are 7, 4, and 11 months old. Our products are amazing. They are extraordinary, but they do nothing sitting on the shelf of a warehouse. Because products don't change the world. People do. The water is a superstar, yes, But without people willing to serve, to share, to speak, the products never leave the warehouse shelves. And what do you think determines whether the product sits on the warehouse shelf or goes out to change a family's life? Belief. Belief is the bridge between possibility and reality. And every level and every rank within this company comes down to one thing: your willingness to believe bigger than your current circumstances. So if a struggling mom in the middle of a health crisis, $80,000 in debt, can have the courage to believe, then every single person in this room can. Every single person here can go on to hit 6A, 6A2-2, 6A5-5, go to -8. Is that what you're ready to call in for yourself? So I want to remind you that you can create freedom, you can create legacy and impact. You can be the leader that your family has been looking for. It's you, and it's you, and it's you, and it's you. And my question is, what if this was exactly what you were put on earth to do? To lead, to inspire, to impact. I believe that this community was assembled on purpose, and that God places callings inside the hearts of ordinary people and gives them opportunities to answer them. And every single day, somebody is praying for what we have right here, what we currently each have access to with Enagic. Somebody is praying for better health, for a stream of income. Somebody is praying for hope. And I want to remind you that you are the answer to that prayer. So I have a question. Would you be willing to stand with me? Please make your way to your feet and take a stand with me. And I want you to look around this room. Different stories, different cultures, different languages, but one shared mission. Together with the Enagic family, we are creating a movement of health, of freedom, and possibility. Together, we rise. This is what the next iteration of Enagic looks like. It is not individuals chasing success. It is a family joining together to create transformation out in the world. I want to invite you to close your eyes. And I want you to take that belief that I spoke of earlier, and I want you to take your belief in this business, in this compensation plan, in your impact, in your voice, the belief that you hold right now, and I want you to 10x it. I want you to 20x it. I want you to 30x your beliefs so that you are just operating in delusional confidence with what is possible for you, your family, your team, your country, and this company as a whole. Imagine 1 year from now back in this room with that belief 20, 30, 40x, 365 days of living from that place. What does your health look like? What prayers have been answered? What freedom have you created for yourself? Now I want you to take it from outside of just you. Look beyond yourself. Picture the families. Picture the faces. Picture the testimonials and the people whose lives you've touched because you went out there as a vehicle and an agent of change. Picture the people who will be in this room 1 year from today because you chose to believe bigger. And you can look back at this moment and say, that was the moment that everything changed for me and I decided to go all in. Can you see it? Can you feel it? Because every result begins with an intention and a feeling, and you're cultivating that right here, right now. And the energy that we are generating together in this room, it is planting something extraordinary. And if you're willing, I want you to reach out and grab the hand of the person to the left and the right of you. Connect yourself with the person to the left and right, and look around one last time. You can go ahead and open your eyes, look around this room. This is not just a company. This is a movement. And the world is waiting for what you carry. So let's go out there and give them hope. Let's go give them help. Let's give them freedom. Let's give them possibility. And if you are joining me on the belief, expanding your belief and your impact, I want you to reach your arms overhead in triumphant victory, claiming that for yourself right here, right now. Let's create a future where abundance belongs to every single person, starting with each and every one of you in this room today. I love you. Thank you. It's the greatest honor and blessing of my life to be a part of this company. I'll see you again in 1 year in a room 10 times this size because of the lives that we go out and touch. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Oshiro. I'm living my dream and holding up in the door for so many others to walk through. Thank you.